Hello, Fly Babies. It's me, your Flylady Kat, and welcome to the Evening Motivation, a chat with Kat. Let's see what you did today, what you have left to do, if I can help you go through those things. Let's get this done together. So here's what we were doing today. This morning we did our 5 routines during the day. This morning we did our morning routine, possibly our children's routine. We did our laundry, our paper, those were morning, and then we dropped off of the rest of the routines and we did our zone. We're in zone 1, the entryway, and then when we finished with that, we went right into our errands. Today, our basic weekly plan was to run errands, pick up our groceries, etc. This evening, we're going to do our after dinner routine, our before bed routine, and our children's before bed routine. That's what's planned for today. That's our 3-layer cake. 5 routines is 1 layer. The zone is 1 layer, and the last layer of the cake is our basic weekly plan. Okay, let's see who all's here. Hi, Lisa, and Angela Conti, and Janet Solorzano, and Brooke Jimerson, and Catherine Steinmetz, and Jennifer from Glitter and Spit Up, and Ronna Lambeth, and Misty Amon, and Lynn Corp, and Tressa Wilson, and Daryl Saltwater 8705 from Texas, Gail Buster, Candace Van Dahl, putting away Christmas decorations, go girl. Got kids, Michelle, hi Kat, we're in snow, cold, Cedar City, Utah today. Snowy and cold. Awesome, enjoy that. Debbie King, hi Kat, hi fellow fly babies. I haven't folded my laundry, still working, but I will when I finish. Good, when you're working, how can you watch me when you're working? How is that? Lily Gazwami, hi Lily. Barb W, hi Kat. Elizabeth Whaley Avery, Fran Apple, hi, hello, Elizabeth. Fran Apple, that's Holland's, hello. We need some Florida sunshine in Tennessee. Oh, well, it's coming. Ooh, the top of my head is cut off. Let's see what we can do about that. Is that better? Okay. Judy Spiegel was watching your Weight Watchers and your live came on. You look fabulous. Thank you. Larry says good evening to everyone. Mr. B. Bev Costco says hi. Lily Guzwami is from British Columbia in Canada. Elizabeth says hi to Mr. B. Mommy Home and Beyond. Hey Kat, starting the year off with bronchitis and a sinus infection. Not exactly motivating, Jen. I know, that's okay. You'll get over it and it'll be better. You're getting it out of the way. Ronna was upset that she missed us this morning, but she had an appointment. No worries. Dana Morvant, good afternoon. Hey, Dana. Cajun Country, hello. All right. Angie Lee says hello. Erin Nicole, hello. Good evening. Linda says hello. Angel Student says hello again. How are you today? I'm good. Tamara Russell Zartaki says good evening. Ronna says it's 32 and raining and sleeting. And Lisa Io says she's a payroll fly baby. Her routines are done, just waiting for the washer to finish. Awesome. So if you're a payroll fly baby and you're coming home now, if you're just walking in the door, if you just walked in, make sure that you start your supper. Start that, get that ready, get that holding on the stove, and then go put your laundry in, go through an inch of paper. So you're getting those other morning routines done. And now you're going to go right to the front door and you're going to work in that entryway for 10 minutes, just a little bit of a deep clean. And then your errands, you won't be able to run now. So hopefully you were able to run some errands on lunch. If not, that's okay. You're going to get your groceries delivered, or you're going to pick them up, or maybe you picked them up on the way from work, or you're going to have your husband go pick them up, or you're going to get them on Saturday. That's your choices. You get to pick. All right, let's see. And then, everyone, we're going to do our after dinner routine and our before bed routines, and that's how easy it is. It sounds like a lot, because I'm saying it all, but it's not. Remember, it's like a slinky going down a step. It's just one thing after the other until it's done. Okay. Let's see. Nancy H. question, what Mrs. Meyer's products do you use to clean your sink? I just use the spray everyday cleaner. That's all I use. Occasionally I'll use some Mrs. Meyer's, I don't know what it's called. It shakes out and it's like Bon Ami, or Barkeeper's Friend or Ajax, but it's not bleachy. I use that too. Let's see. Right now I actually have Bon Ami, 2 of them, because I got them on special from Grove a couple months ago. Judy Spiegel, Larry, how are you doing on healthy eating? I'll have to answer that. But I do spray my sink mostly, but if it needs a scrub, I use the Bonamine. Chelsea Galloway, I didn't start making my bed until starting your videos a couple of months ago. Completely changed my morning routine and productivity. I now hop out of bed in the mornings and do it right away. Go Chelsea, good girl. I know you're loving it and you're doing it for you. That's loving yourself. Denise Ephard, I can listen to you tonight. Awesome, Denise. Carol Mike. Hi, Kat. I'm so excited that I caught you. I'm just leaving for work, so I won't be commenting, but I'll get to listen live. Yay, Carol. All right. Michelle says, that's awesome, Chelsea. Larry says, Judy, doing Weight Watchers. And I can't read all of your comment, Mr. B. I don't know why. Doing Weight Watchers, trying to catch Cat. Oh. Erin Nicole says, Mrs. Myers surface scrub. Thank you, Erin. You're such a good helper. Good for you, Larry. All right, so he's doing good. He's dropped some weight, and it's awesome. He thinks that this time, he knows that this time next year, he'll be at his ideal weight, so that's pretty awesome. Chelsea says, I can't do Thursday as errand day, and that's fine, because we don't get paid until Fridays, and I don't have the money for groceries on Thursdays, so I switched Thursday for Fridays and end up leaving the house both days. Because you buy your groceries one day and you get the other errands done on another day? Is that why? You could just do all your errands on Friday and drop your stuff off at the Goodwill and all that stuff on Friday and just do your car and purse on Thursday. Then you wouldn't have to leave unless you just want to leave. No problem, but it works. It all works. Yasmin says hello. Hello, Yasmin Sierra. Leda Leon. Hello, Kat. Still doing my bed. Oh, my goodness, but that's okay. Angerard, I can't remember, Ange, thank you. It's Ange or Ang. I'm feeling a bit lost at the moment. Where's the best place to start again? It depends. What time of day is it where you are? And I'll tell you where to start. Rachel Aveling, excited to catch you live in a little under a week. You have changed my life. Thanks so much, Rachel. That's awesome. I didn't do it. You did it. Isn't that fun? You did it. Let me have a sip of water. Larry likes mason jars, so we have some of these on the shelf. Elizabeth says, morning routine was done, got sidetracked by an outside source causing me stress, a little decluttering and a little Christmas takedown. Had tension, neck pain, so I watched a movie with 2 of my cats. They're good company. I hope you're feeling better, Elizabeth. Ronna said, love the Walmart grocery pickup. We get ours done today. Got ours done today. Awesome, Ronna. Chelsea said, well, I'm a foster mom and Thursdays are visitation with bio parents for my foster kids. I'd rather do it all in one day, but got to do what I got to do, right? You were so right, and thank you for caring for foster kids. My grandmother fostered infants in her home from the time my mother was 12 until my grandmother died at 67 in a car wreck. She had over 600 infants in her lifetime that she cared for, along with other people after the war, whole families. So she was a pretty awesome woman. And she did that through Catholic Charities. Let's see. Elizabeth says, just made dinner now, feeding the cats, and then head to after dinner routine. Good. Morning here on Friday. Okay, so Ang says it's morning, and where does she start? So what you're going to do is start with your morning routine. So right away, I want you to go make your bed. Once you make your bed, once you go in the bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair, put some moisturizer on your face. If you wear a little makeup, do that. It'll make you feel brighter. If you wear a little jewelry, I'm not wearing any today, but I'm wearing my ring. Put your earrings on or whatever. A little perfume if you wear it. Get your clothes on. Put your PJs away. Squirt your sink in your toilet bowl. Wipe the sink with a towel. Wipe the faucets. Not a towel, but something specific, like a little washcloth that you use for this. Go over to the toilet. Take your toilet brush. Open the lid. Swirl the bowl. Flush, swirl again, tap it off, just leave it under the seat. If the seat's a little icky, spray the seat and give it a wipe under and over. Throw that in the laundry, the little thing. Wash your hands. Even though you just washed your sink, it's okay. That's the whole reason. So you have a clean sink to wash your hands in. Go to the kitchen. Now, if you have clean dishes anywhere, put them away. That is the morning routine, except in the morning we have a little coffee. You could make yourself a cup of tea. Now, what I want you to do is put your dishes in the dishwater and wash them if you are a hand washer, or in the dishwasher, and I want you to run that tonight. So you're going to start there. That's where you start. Okay. I hope that helps you, Ange. Let's see. I'm thinking it's Angerard. I think your name is Ang. Tell me how to pronounce it. I know you told me before. Let's see. Morning here. Okay, nice to catch you live again. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Ginger Rogers. You little fancy stepper, you. Most of the young women won't know what I'm talking about, but you do. All right, what other questions, comments, or concerns do you have? How did you do so far today? Are you just listening to this while you're getting caught up? I hope you don't have to catch up. That's one thing I really don't want you to do. Okay, great. Now I know where to start. Thanks. You're welcome. Tell me how to pronounce your name. Ang or Ange? I'm not sure. I think it's Ang. Okay, what else? What else is going on? What do we need to talk about? I know you guys are just busy typing and waiting for it to show up. And I can't wait to see what it is. It's like popcorn. And then when it comes, it just comes real fast and I have to catch it. And right now it's just nothing. I have 4 thumbs up. Thank you very much. 81 people on. Really appreciate it. And it's pronounced Ang, not Ange. Okay, thanks, Ang. If you know anybody who needs these, please share them. I really have that mission, that purpose in my life is to share with other people ways to make their life easy. Illustra 8 live. Hi, Izzy here, first visit. Welcome, Izzy. Thanks for telling me your name. Rosie Dawn, having trouble with the slinky. I have fibromyalgia and need to take breaks. How do I schedule breaks? You just schedule them. You just schedule them. See, you know your body. You know where you are in your flare-up or not in your flare-up. You might be having a great day or a great couple of weeks, and you might be having a bad couple of weeks. And if all you can do is get up and pull your covers up and brush your teeth and splash your face and put a little moisturizer on and put your robe on and go to the kitchen and make some tea, that's all you can do. And all you can do is enough. Then after you rest, maybe then you can go back in the bathroom and squirt the sink and toilet and give it a little wipe out and a little swirl around. And then if you're pooped, go sit down and rest and get feeling better. And then when you feel better again, maybe you can work on your dishes a little bit. Just take your time. All you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. Okay. Eventually your house will get better because you are going to be aware, and then you're going to have those good times where you can actually do things. I never want you to catch up. I just want you to step in where you are and do what you're supposed to do that day. Eventually it will get better, I promise. Okay, both sisters have fibromyalgia. It's bad, but it can be good too. And here's one thing that my sister Marty always tells me. Not only does she have fibro, but she has rheumatoid arthritis. And she said, you know, I can limp or I can walk normal. Either way, it hurts. And I can complain or I can keep my mouth shut. Either way, it hurts. So it's not going to change things to limp, or it's not going to change things to worry other people and make them be concerned for you all day long. Because that's what happens when you share that you don't feel good. The other person is worried for you. And there's nothing that we can do. And I'm not fussing at you. I'm just telling this to everyone. So if you don't feel well, you know, keep it inside. I mean, let somebody know you don't feel well. Obviously, you can't do certain things if you don't feel well, but there's no need to continue to talk about it. Just do what you can do. And, you know, in the Bible, when it says when you're fasting to brush your hair and wash your face and comb your hair and wash your face and don't let anyone know, it's kind of the same thing. Just hold it inside. You'll be okay. And life is better that way. Better for you too, because you don't hear yourself saying that stuff either. Because your soul, your spirit hears what comes out of your mouth. Okay, so and a thing I'm trying to do is practice gratitude. Larry told me that if I get up every morning and I express gratitude for 10 minutes or so, just privately, it gives you a much better day. Mr. B is just awesome. I get a lot of my stuff from him, and that's what I'm trying to do every morning. Trying to take a few minutes after the morning routine to drink my coffee and have a gratitude moment, or a few minutes, and just be grateful for all the things that I can be grateful for. Okay, and that comes from a one-legged man who never complains, so that's good. Okay, let's see. Ooh, they all came in like popcorn. I told you they would. Now here they are. Give me a minute to catch up, guys. Thanks. So Rosie, I hope you feel better, honey. Elizabeth, going to work on trying to get to bed earlier tonight, and we'll be trying to do before midnight, working on it. You can do it, Elizabeth. No trying, doing. Okay? Dickie Talmadge, hi, my darling, from Santa Paula, California. And Mr. B, congratulations on your weight loss. Thank you. I'm so happy. Chelsea Galloway, 600. Wow, I have 13 and my heart hurts so bad saying goodbye. My grandmother used to cry. They would actually adopt children directly from her home back in the old days. And of course it was done in the office, but they would come pick the baby up from the home, and the parents would come visit babies that needed to be adopted from the home. So they weren't all foster. They were foster children, but they were available for adoption back in the day. This was before people were getting a lot of abortions and things, so there were a lot of little babies. And they would adopt the children, and my grandmother would cry and fall on down the street. She lived off a country dirt road, and she would cry. And we all loved those babies. I can remember especially 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 that were my babies, I loved them. They were so precious, and she taught me to do everything with them. And little kids too. I mean, they grew into little kids, some of them, and some of them came as little kids, and they had problems, some of them, and that was okay. She loved them all equally. Okay. Oh, Dickie, I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to get to you, but I saw that. I'm so sorry. Dickie had to put her little dog down today. So sad. She just lost another one. Okay, let's see. So hard to say goodbye. I had a boy for a year. I was mama, and they moved him into a stranger's home with no warning. It's going to be continued. I'll read it. I know it's awful. But that didn't happen back in those days. They called my grandmother Grandma. Rana said, me too, Elizabeth. I stayed up too late. Chelsea, we were both devastated, and we have no contact with him. Please pray for him, still grieving. I know you are, Chelsea. And that's part of the process, is you have to learn to let go. It's not a good system now. It's not, where they just move the babies like that. Michelle said, I love my routines and keeping up with my daily plan while I'm on vacation. Today we did routines, folded bedding, and then had errand day, including getting groceries for the rest of our time here. Michelle, that's awesome. You have like a little system there on vacation. Brenda Reed, I am so tired. I know I overdid it so much today, but there is so much that's behind. I'm telling you, Brenda, I can't do my routines because it's such a mess. That's okay. You don't catch up. Step in where you are and go forward. And forgive yourself and put all the things that you see in a bubble and blow them away. Just do these things. Just go forward. If you do that overtired stuff, then what will happen? You won't want to do it tomorrow. Just the littlest thing will be too hard for you. So don't do that to yourself ever again. Promise me you won't. Okay. All right, let's see. Going up here. I'm catching up, y'all. Hang on. Don't say anything else. Let me catch up. There's so many things. Where was I? See how far back I am? Veronica Gonzalez. Hi, Kat from Southern California. Hi, Veronica. Illustrate Life. I've already forgotten your name. Next, just keep it in the parentheses when you're talking to me. It helps me. I made routines journal with my basic weekly plan that rubs off at the end of the week. I use 4x6 photo sleeves. That's a great plan. Good job. Lisa said, please, this past year I conquered routines and zones. There's no visual clutter, but I have a few closets that need some purging. I am striving to tackle them in their zone this month. Great. Very good. And you might not finish, and that's okay, because you're going to keep doing this forever, and you're just going to have zones. It's going to be so easy. Just deep cleaning once you get the closets all done. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Guys, please hold on. I've got to catch up, and things are still popping in here. Please wait for me. I'll tell you when. Let's see. So good job, Lisa. Michelle said, it makes me happy. It makes me a good house guest, and I feel so happy inside. Yay. There's Dickie. Oh, yeah, Dickie, I'm so sorry that Roxy had to be put down. She doesn't feel good. It wasn't a good quality of life anymore, honey. Hugs. No whining, Illustrate Life says. Lily Goswami, new to Fly system. I started 2 months ago and doing really well, then fell off, so this is helping me get back on track. And you know what, Lily? That's part of the process. Relapse is a part of the process. It's okay, because sometimes we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and sometimes we don't. You'll get better and better. Don't worry. Don't complain to yourself. Don't be mean to yourself over it. Don't try to be a perfectionist. Just forgive yourself, take a breath, and go forward. You've got this, and I'm very proud of you. You've been doing a good job, apparently. Barb said, I'd like to be in better control of my grocery budget. I don't really budget, usually buying things I don't use. Any advice on how to get better control? Do you stock your freezer and pantry? Nope. I mean, a little bit, but not usually. I don't buy things that are on sale. I find that I actually spend less money if I use the Weight Watcher app and purchase my groceries online and go pick them up. I don't have any of those kind of things that are in the store that look good and I put them in my basket because that's what we do. That's what all of us do. Maybe not all of us, but the majority of us. The other thing that I recommend is that you make a budget so that you say, I'm going to spend X $100 this month on groceries, and I'm going to divide that by the number of weeks I have. There are 5 weeks in this month, and so this is how much I have. And then you go online and you make a menu based on the foods that you have in your house and a grocery list based on what you're missing to complete that menu, plus breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Don't buy stuff for 2 weeks out. Just buy this. And then go to the website and make your order. Or if it's not Walmart, maybe you have some other one. Maybe it's Kroger or something else that you can purchase your groceries like that. If you don't, then write your grocery list. Have a conversation with yourself, your emotional child self inside, that you are not going to buy things that aren't on your list. Go into the grocery store with blinders on. Set a time limit. Go quickly down each row. Go check out and leave. Try really hard to stay $1 under your budget. That's how I do it. That's how a lot of people do it. And I hope that's how you'll do it. You'll find it so much easier. Okay, I'm going to read backwards so I don't keep getting new ones. I'm just going to read backwards till I get back where I was. Lynn, when doing the zones, do you just pick 4 things to do in that zone for 15 minutes every day, right? Now you have a particular way on what to start with in that zone. Thanks. Yes, do I have a particular way? You pick 4 things to work on in that zone if it's deep cleaning. If it's deep cleaning, you work for 10 minutes or less. If it's decluttering, you work for 15 minutes or less. I mean, work for 15 minutes, the whole 15 minutes. But deep cleaning is 10 minutes or less. 4 things, 1 day a week. During the week, you're going to skip your free day. If you are a payroll flybaby, you may have to do some of those things on Saturday. But just those 4, put them in your planner. Okay? Ang says, I've now put some reminders on my phone to help. Good. Congratulations, Ginger. I don't know what you're doing because I'm reading backwards. Hiba Mandu is from Egypt. Hi. Welcome. Ginger Rogers, this year I'm going to focus on working just 15 minutes on zone tasks. I put them off. We're talking about zone decluttering for 15 minutes, right? Because zone tasks are 10 minutes or less. Susan Chandler says, hi from Texas. Libby Chapman, I've been able to do the paper routine consistently. You haven't been? Well, you know what? Start. Commit to yourself that you will. It is not a 15-minute job. It is not a 10-minute job. It's probably a 2-minute job. You take a little stack of paper and you go like this. Garbage, garbage. Ooh, there's a bill. Garbage, garbage. Ooh, $500. Garbage, garbage. Then you take this stuff. If it was $500, you put that in your wallet to go put in the bank on bank day. Everything else goes in your inbox. The rest goes in your garbage stack. You're done. Go on to something else. Don't tell me you can't do it. I know you can. And if you do an inch a day, you're going to do 6 inches in a week. That's a foot in 2 weeks. That's 2 feet in a month. That's 24 feet in a year. Is that right? No. Yeah, 24 feet in a year. 24 feet of paper just like that. Quick, quick, quick. You can do it. Okay. Where was I? Hang on, girls. Don't send me anything else. I'm trying to catch up. I may not be able to go backwards. It's just taking too long. Hang on. That's Libby. I'm not fussing, Libby. I'm being firm but kind. You can do it. and it's being kind to yourself. You know, it's not important that I'm kind to you. It's important that you're kind to you. And I will be kind. And I'm not being mean. And I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm talking to everyone. When you ask a question, everyone gets the answer. Okay? Okay. Sorry. All right, let's see. Ginger said, okay, I talked to Ginger already. I talked to Libby already. Okay. Hi, Rebecca. Brenda said, I promise. Thank you. Good girl. Heba, if you don't know the daily routine, go to my video that's how to do the Flylady system for newbies on my homepage. Be prepared. It's 40 minutes long, and you'll need to stop it and take notes, so it'll take longer than 40 minutes to watch it. But once you've watched it, everything I say will make sense. Okay, thanks. Gail Buster said, I think of Flylady as jumping on a merry-go-round. It just flipped up. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to go. This is as far back as I can go. Jumping on a merry-go-round. Just do the things for that time of day. I make it too hard sometimes. Perfection is our enemy. Be a 20%er in 2019. Go, 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 Gail. Okay, I can't. They're popping in and I can't read them. So I'm just going to pick the fat ones and read them and say hey to the short ones. Okay, Izzy. Thank you, Izzy. I don't know why I didn't remember your name before. When I have problems or pain, I schedule a 15-minute pity party for myself in private. It gets out and allows me to refocus once I allow my brat to have her tantrum. That's a plan. If it works, that's great. Dickie, you're getting a lot of love, baby doll. Rana, this is at Rana from Lash Love. Oh, y'all talking about the pets. I know, it's so heartbreaking. Shelly Lee, hello from Jacksonville, Florida. So glad to catch you live again. Shelly, you're in Jacksonville? Have we had tea or coffee? No, we had not. Send me an email and we will meet and have tea or coffee sometime soon. Just send me a note to abetterlifewithflyladykat@gmail.com. Okay. Libby Chapman. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. You're welcome, Libby. Welcome, Shelly. Owen, I was stuck with paper routine for the first 6 months of Flybaby, but in the last 6 months, I've completely emptied a 5-drawer metal filing cabinet, and it's empty now, and I don't know what to do with it. Bless someone else with it who has lots of stuff, and then share the Flylady system with them. We have charity places you can turn things in, and people are starting businesses, little businesses need them. Just contribute it to someone else. Don't leave it at your house because it's likely to get filled again. Angela Conti, Kat, I cooked supper for myself and Katie instead of making us scrounge. Angela, I'm so proud of you. I know Katie was happy. Laura, I am homeschooling, stay-at-home mom, Flybaby, struggling to fit in exercise. Any tips? Yep. Do your exercise. Well, there's 2 times to do. There are different people with different needs. So some people need to do their exercise the very first thing in the morning or they won't get it done. And if that's you, then that's you. Some people can do what I prefer to do, which is get your morning routine done, and then in the lull of the day, do your exercise. Now, you're a homeschooling mom. I know there's not a lot of lull, but there's some. You could even have your kids join you and have exercise class and do exercise. So you can do, you know, the weights and stuff, and they can do the little kid version. That's my thoughts. Hope it helps. Susan Dalton, I'm a teacher and have tried to work the routines, weekly focus, and zone plans for my classroom. I'll keep you posted. I have loved what I've been able to implement at home. You know what? I've heard of a lot of other teachers who do that, and it works really well. So good luck with that. I know you'll do good, Susan. Shelley says, just finished after dinner routine. Go, Shelley. Rebecca said, or set it by the curb, somebody will steal it or take it. It works. Yes, it does, Rebecca. That's with Suburban Hillbilly. And when do I clean my ceilings and walls if I'm not spring cleaning? During your during your zone cleaning. During your zone cleaning, you pick all the things you want to clean in a room, put it on a list. If you were paying somebody and the money was no object and you wanted them to clean from ceiling to floor, list every single thing you would have them do. Then when you get in that zone, once the clutter is gone, pick those things and do them. And let's say that you find 12 jobs to do. Well, you're going to do 1 a month. You're going to have something done every month. 12 jobs to do. Well, no, that's not true. You're going to do 1 every quarter. Because if there's 12 jobs, you're going to do 4 a week. If there's even if you only did it, even if you weren't good at it, you only did 3 weeks out of your 4. That's 1 a quarter. You're going to repeat cleaning each one of those things once a quarter. It's going to be more than that, more often than that, because there's 4 and sometimes 5 weeks in a month. And you're going to, wait, no, I'm crazy. You're going to be doing it 4 times a month. That's what it is. So 4 times a month, because you do that zone once in the month. 4 times a month, 48 times in the year. So yeah, you'll be doing 12 things 4 times a year. You sure will. You can do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fran says, LOL, so right, Suburban. Talking about putting the thing out at the side of the road. Owen, Susan, you go. I'm trying to do the same at aged care. So much stuff and paper. Oh, yeah. Owen, I forgot you worked in the aged care. You do good at that, too. I think you're really caring, and people are blessed to have you. Kitchen, I have canisters and utensils on my counter. Where do they belong? I'm having a problem with where things are supposed to go in the kitchen. They go where you want them to go. You know, you can have utensils, you can have canisters on the countertop if that's convenient for you and that's where you want them. There's nothing wrong with that. You can put your canisters in the pantry if you don't use them that often. Maybe you don't bake very often and they contain sugar and flour and I don't know what else it would contain, coffee. You know, and so you have to go there and get that every day or however often you cook those things. So think, how often do I use these things? Like I have a toaster. I keep it in the pantry. Actually, I keep it on the shelf in the garage now because I rarely use it. Now, if I used it every single day, I'd probably leave the toaster right there on the drain, right there on the counter. But I don't. The only things we use every day or close to every day, Larry really loves the little grill we got, so we leave the grill out. I leave my hot water teapot out. I think that's it. And I have my knives in a little thing, and my utensils in a little thing. So those two things are out. That's all I leave out, and some cutting boards against the wall in a corner. And the coffee pot, the coffee maker. That's it. But that's for me. And see, that might not work for you at all. So what works for you and what works for me is different. There is no rule. You're the alpha in your home. You figure out where you want it to go. And when people come into your house and they say, why is this here? You say, because that's where I want it. Because there's nothing worse than having somebody criticize you on the way you have your kitchen, because kitchens are very personal. And it's the way your mind works and the way your space works, and it's yours. So it's your private thing, and you get to make it be the way you want to be. Okay? Just make it so that it's easy to clean the top. So you don't want to have every single thing in the world out, because if you do, then you won't be able to clean and clear and it'll look cluttered. But put out things that are essentials. That's what I'd say. Okay? Hope that helps. That was Izzy. Marty Watson, my sister, left in a rush this morning. Mark beat me home, unloaded the dishwasher. Dinner is in the car from Mom's, and cleanup will be a whiz. Awesome. Thanks, Marty. Susan, Marty's my sister, for those of you who don't know, and we care for our parents, and she covered today, so she's awesome. Susan Dalton, so much paper, Owen. Talk to her, Owen. Tell her, Susan, the label maker, is on fire. Izzy said, thank you. You're welcome, Izzy. All right, my loves, it's been about 33 minutes. I think we're done for the evening. I hope that these questions and answers help you, and I hope that this motivation is really helping you get your work done. This year, I know that you can step out and be a 20%er. I'm so very proud of you, and I want you to know how much I love you. And I'm going to read these last 3 notes, and then I'm going to go real quick. We got a quick one. Susan Chandler, I fall off and get back on all the time. It seems like 10 minutes would never make a dent, but it does. Looking back at the year, I see I've actually made a difference. Yes, Susan. And Libby Chapman, I feel safe to share. Good, Libby. And Savage Kids, good evening, Kat. How are you? I'm fine. I'm trying to remember your name, but I can't. Limcorp said, thank you, Kat. And Rebecca said, long time, my mother-in-law came to visit. She rearranged my kitchen cabinets to the way she said they should be before I got up at 6 a.m. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'd have a very strong talk with anybody who dared to do that in your home. I know their excuses. I was only trying to help, but that is unacceptable. Firm but kind. Not acceptable. Brenda said, yes, this is helping. Thanks a lot. Great. Izzy says, yes, I'm ready for zone 2 next week. Go, girl. And Jessie B, can you make a mug that says yard by yard is hard, inch by inch is a cinch? I absolutely will. But my next one's going to say, start your day with a 3-layer cake. Love you. Mwah.